Hey everybody, this is Steve from steveszanella.com. How are you today? So before I get into my video, which is going to talk about the one most important, most critical, most required thing you need in order to overcome your anxiety, I just wanted to throw this out that I really am grateful for all of you guys for watching these videos. If you haven't subscribed to the channel on YouTube, please do so. If you like the video, give it a share, give it a like. The more people see this, the more we can get the word out about anxiety, about overcoming your fear, and the more people can live fearless lives. All right, one thing, the one major thing that is required by everyone in order to overcome your anxiety. It's not really a secret, but for some people it is, because this is the one thing that they mess up. Almost every person at some point is going to mess this up, and I did it myself. So what is it? Consistency. I know it's not sexy, it's kind of a boring term, but listen, if you're going to overcome your anxiety, you have to be consistent. Really? You need to be consistent in what you do. Whatever strategy you are implementing, whether you're using mindfulness, whether you're using meditation, whether you're using breathing exercises, whether you're using medication, no matter what it is, it will not work if you are not consistent. Every single day, it's not about quick fix. It's not about doing something once, getting over it, and it's gone. Most people who approach their anxiety or overcoming their fears in this manner, they will overcome it for a short period of time. And when I say short period of time, that could be days, weeks, months. It can even be years. I know people that they reach out to me and they say, you know, I had anxiety when I was a teen, but I did this and I got over it. And now 10 years later, all of a sudden it's back. Well, the reason why it's back is because of the way that we process things in our mind. And everyone is a little bit different, and we all have different levels of creativity and imagination and stress and worry. So when you go through your daily life, you're going to respond to things the way you respond to them. And if you're prone to anxiety and fear, you're going to repeat certain patterns in your life. The best way to learn to overcome your anxiety and learn to take control of your thinking and create the life that you want is through consistency. If you are going to do meditation, I'll use meditation as an example. I just had a friend reach out to me recently in regards to this. They've been doing meditation for a while and it's really helped out and they're feeling much better, but they're struggling to keep up their practice. And one of the things that they said was, well, I'm feeling better. So when you start to feel better, you start to think that you don't need the practice anymore, like you've overcome it. And that's when you start to slip. That's when you start to get lax in your day-to-day process, your day-to-day rituals. People stop meditating. They go, oh, I don't need it anymore. I'm better. I'm not feeling anxious. You're not feeling anxious because it's working, because you're learning to slow down your thoughts. You're learning to have better control over relaxation. You're learning to put yourself in a more mindful state, a more relaxed state, and that's helping to decrease the anxiety that you're feeling. If you stop now as you're starting to feel better, eventually you're going to slip back into those old patterns. That is why consistency is so important. It's the same thing with if you're using medication. If you're taking medication, oftentimes what happens is people go on medication and they start to feel better. And as they start to feel better, they believe that they're cured and they don't need to take the medication anymore, so they stop taking the medication and inevitably they slip back in, especially if they haven't adopted any other process. So even with medication, if you're going to take medication for anxiety, I still recommend you speaking to a therapist. I still recommend learning meditation and applying it to your daily practice every morning, every evening, using mindfulness throughout the day, using breathing exercises throughout the day. You have to be consistent every single day. That is how you learn how to control. People who are successful in life, they're not successful because they did something once and suddenly they got rich and famous and then boom. It's people, you have overnight success when that happens. It's, you know, it's lightning in a bottle. It happens and it's unexpected. People go viral on YouTube. There's a big difference between someone who creates one video once and it goes viral and somebody who generates an entire channel or a bunch of content, or eventually, does television or does radio and consistently puts out a message. It's consistency that is going to lead to success in everything that you do, not just in anxiety, but with life, with success, with relationships. If you're in a relationship and you're this great loving person at the beginning of the relationship, and then you get serious and maybe you get married, and then all of a sudden you feel like, well, I'm married now, so I don't have to be as loving or caring. I don't have to show that support and love every single day. Yes, you do. You absolutely do. It's about consistency. So if you're going to overcome anxiety, if you're going to overcome any challenges in your life, the number one thing you need is to be consistent. Learn to be consistent, and you can learn to do absolutely anything that you set your mind to, including overcoming your fear, overcoming your anxiety, and living the most amazing life that you can, and creating it for yourself. So that's it, my friends. Consistency, that's the word. Put it into your daily life. Apply it every single day. No matter how you're feeling, no matter what's going on. If you feel great, be consistent. If you feel crappy, be consistent. Meditate, breathe. I can't stress it enough. Whatever it is that you're doing, whatever resonates with you the most, keep doing it. Forever. It's not a one-time fix. All right. Let me know what you think of the video. Was it helpful? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Write some comments down below. I'd love to hear from you. As always, send me an email, steve@steveszanella.com. They always come straight to me, and I always respond. All right, till we talk again, I hope you have an amazing day.